Hey everybody, Kyrie091 hanging out with you. Boy, oh boy, are we going to have big fun today playing some more Final Fantasy Tactics. So when we last left off, we had just defeated Cardinal Draculaw as the demon called Quecklane. And now apparently we're going to get a look at Bethla Garrison, which is one of the main strategic places for Goltana's side here. So there's Goltana and a bunch of his advisors, like some dude named Bolmna. 20,000 dead, counting both sides, that makes 40,000. Wow. Sounds like they're having a rough time. Casualties aren't the only problem. Food stock is short as we expected. Oh, that's Marquis Elmdor. That's the dude that we saved in Chapter 1. Apparently he's one of Goltana's men. I mean, we kind of knew that, but like this is the first time we've seen him since we rescued him in Chapter 1. Larg's probably facing the same problem. I hear crops were ruined before harvest due to rain. More seriously, those made destitute by the war. According to Olin, more than 100,000 refugees have come to Lasalia. Good. Larg will have problems getting food. This is no laughing matter. The same could happen here. Many refugees may come here. Should we start peace talks? I understand your concerns, but we cannot stop the war. We'll increase tax by 30%. Make sure no one trades grain at high prices. Also keep an eye on all refugees entering Limbri. Larg's difficulty too. It's not too late for a peace settlement. Enough, Orlando. A peace settlement won't occur. Our nation exists because of the people. We exist because of them. Farmers suffered the most during the war. Raising taxes would hurt them even more. The soldiers are also suffering from a lack of food. It's impossible to continue, physically and mentally. Sounds like Orlando is like the only guy in Goltana's camp that wants to put an end to this war. In the last war, we served by keeping Ordalia out of our land. Are you saying there's no right in this battle? Since when did you start talking about hypocrisy? You can't go easy on them. It's for the people. We can't allow a corrupt royal family to oppress the people any longer. We fight. He's right. Just a little longer before it's over, says Blanche. Who is Blanche? That is one of those guys. I don't even know who that is. I never expected to hear that from the one they used to call TG Sid. That's Thunder God Sid is what they called Orlando. Thunder God Sid, because he was like a mighty warrior. A little longer, where'd you get that idea? How can you be optimistic? Are you blind? Your words are harsh. Enough. Disappointed you, Orlando. Any more harsh words may mean your life. Oh boy. I won't say this again. If any more you disagree with my plans, go now. Understand, Orlando? Oh boy, what an opening. Look at that cool opening. Chapter 3, The Valiant. That's such a cool opening to the Chapter 3 right there with these dudes sitting around the table. Delita told me that there's a big tide and he goes again it. If this age of war is the big tide, like fate we can't avoid, can I go against it? I don't know. Let's find out. Now I head for Lasalia to tell my brother Zalbag there's someone manipulating this war. Obviously the someone manipulating the war is the church, Count Draculaw and all those guys that are trying to get their hands on those holy stones. They're kind of manipulating the war to facilitate that end. For some reason we're at Dordo Trade City even though we just were at Lionel Castle, so I guess we're at Dordo Trade City now. Oh, fur shops, that's a new thing. And apparently there's nothing more to sell, says the clerk. Let me tell you a little bit about fur shops. I doubt we're going to do this fight at Golden Coal City today, on this episode. So I guess we'll take a look at what we... Oh, freaking, thank God, hidden knife. Oh, it's a ninja sword. Finally, we can give the ninja some real freaking swords here. 2 hidden knives, please. Twist headband. See, this is a tough call for me, because look at what the twist headband does. It increases physical attack by 2. But that would mean giving up the green beret, which increases speed by 1. I think I'm going to go with the twist headband. And for you too, only because it has more HP. You're good with that stuff. You can't wear that. Oh, I could probably take the... Look at all these... Oh boy, look at all this stuff we can buy now. You know what? Let's take a look around the shop a little bit before we... Oh, I want to buy all these. Wizard staff. I realize we haven't used a dictionary yet, a battle dictionary. Those are used by oracles and calculators. They're really interesting, like they're ranged weapons, sort of like a bow or something. The next episode we'll get to see one in action, maybe. Harp also has the same range as the dictionary, but harps are only usable by bards. Bags are usable by any female. It's a woman's bag. But they have the stupid unusual damage that, like axes and flails have, so I don't like bags. The only good thing about them is they sometimes have things like magic +1 on them, which is kind of cool. Let's get Agrias a new shield, because they got shields here that she can use. And I could give her a seed bag if I wanted to. I don't want to. I guess I'll give her that. Yeah. And let's also buy any potions we need. And I think we even used a soft in that last battle against Quek Lane. That potion. Okay. Oh, Phoenix Downs. I actually want to make sure we got plenty of those. So, rather than progressing and going up towards Golden Coal City, I actually kind of want to talk... Wow, we got a lot of Kokobos we're working with here. I gotta keep Boko, right? He's the first one. So, Famers, I guess you're gone. Bye, Famers. And as for these Kokobos, I guess I'll keep them both for now. I wonder what's in that egg. There's one other kind of Kokobo we haven't seen yet. That's a red Kokobo. I'd like to get one. I think I'm going to change Ramza from a monk into... Yes, I'm going to change him into a samurai. Samurai is pretty darn cool. They get this blade grasp right here, which evades physical attack other than bow crossbow. That is... And people cannot hit you with plain physical attacks when you have blade grasp, other than bows and crossbows. So if somebody comes up to hit you with a sword, they're going to miss. They cannot hit you. The problem with that is that then they'll just do something else. Enemies aren't stupid enough to try to hit you with the sword when you have blade grasp. They'll just, like, you know, dash or throw stone or cast a spell on you if they have magic. Two hands, pretty darn cool. Two hands lets you, you know what it looks like when you have a weapon equipped in both hands, like a bow or an axe or something? It lets you do that with any sword, essentially like doubling the power of that weapon, so you hit super hard with it. I think I do want Ramza to be a samurai. Let me check. Oh boy. Okay. So, how am I gonna do this? Alright. I do want to make him a samurai, at least for now. The other cool thing that samurai get is they get the draw out skill, which lets you draw power out of swords. Like if you have the Ashura one, it just hurts all the enemies around you in that range. So some of the cool ones are the Mirasumi, which heals allies. Pretty rad. And just like summons, they don't impact... Like, the healing one won't heal enemies, and the hurting ones won't hurt allies, so they're pretty cool. And this one here, Fear of Close Out and Attacks, adds slow sometimes, that's kind of cool. I think this one damages MP, yeah, this one hurts an enemy's MP, which is, you know, kind of neat. What are you? This one adds Protect and Shell. This one is great for the beginning of a battle. Just start them, everyone's all in a group, hit them all with Protect and Shell right when the battle begins. And then, as you get on with these, they become less and less useful. For example, oh, and here's the other thing, is sometimes you'll break the sword. Like, let's say that I use the Ashura one, every now and then, the Ashura that I'm drawing out power from will be destroyed. Which is not a big deal with the Ashura, because I can just go buy another one from the store. The Masamune and the Chirajiraden you cannot buy. You only get one of ever. So the chances of me ever drawing either of these out are pretty much 0. So I am going to leave him as a samurai. He has Ashura already. The next one, I don't know if I'm going to get Kotetsu, because it's the same thing as Ashura, just a little bit stronger. So I'll probably wait until I can get Murasame, the healing one, and Kiyomori, the protected shell one. What do I want to leave on him? Attack up? That's probably what I want on him for that. And I guess I'll leave Counter Flood. That's kind of cool. Counter probably would do more damage, but Counter Flood is a little bit more better because it can hit ranged. So if somebody shoots him with a bow or something, he might counterattack. Ingram is going to be a mediator. He's going to mediate things for us. Alright, Ingram. And we're going to give him items. And we're going to give him... We'll leave gain JP up on him. Maybe I'll give him throw item. I don't know. No, we'll leave gain JP up there. I want him to get lots of mediator JP. You are going to probably be a time mage for a little while. Unless I can... Ow! Almost. I want to get teleport. Or short charge. Those are kind of what I want to get. I actually want to get teleport. I don't want to get short charge. The reason I don't want to get short charge is because it's a support ability. It's awesome because it actually decreases the charge time for things like spells, which is great for summoners because some of their spells can take freaking forever. So it's great for them, but the trouble is that it also is a support ability, so I would have to get rid of magic attack up just to use it, and I don't want to do that. So I guess he'll be a time mage for a little while longer so I can get teleport. Let's go... let's go to the shop and buy samurai gear, huh? What do you have equipped right now, Ramza? Okay. Let's see. We'll give him the best thing we can give him, which is the Murasame. Yeah, can't. It's not a ninja. You can't have one in each hand. And I gotta take all the defense rings off of everyone, but I also have to buy some extra swords so I can draw them out in battle. I'll buy like 3 Ashuras because I'll probably be doing a lot of that. And I got, oh that's right, I gotta adjust the items and stuff on everybody. I don't want the diamond armlet. I don't want defense rings on everyone anymore. Let's go with the battle boots. Yeah, we'll leave the diamond armlet on you. God, you're so weak, Agrius. What gives? Alright. And you'll keep the wizard mantle, of course. I want to make my way over to a castle. I guess I'll go to Igros Castle. Because I'd like to buy... let's see if they have a better robe here. No. Because I'd like to buy some heavy armor and some swords and stuff. So I guess we're going to get into a random battle here. Yeah. Anyways, we'll probably just call it a day right now. Because all I'm going to do is go over there and, get, what? Oh, get swords for Agrius, because I have a feeling we can get a better sword than the Coral Sword. And maybe even better armor. So we're going to head up to Igros Castle. That'll probably do it for this episode, guys. Depending on what song is playing. I might show a little bit of this random battle if a cool song is playing. Come on, let's hear what song's playing. That's going to do it for this episode. We've already heard this song. It's called Desert Land, and it's a cool song, but we've already heard it. Bye, everyone! Oh, you know what? I never talked about fur shops. Never mind on the bye, everyone. Let me tell you how fur shops work. So, ninjas, not ninjas, thieves, get a special ability. Oh my gosh, there's only 2 guys here. They get a special ability called Secret Hunt. It's a support ability. When you kill a monster with a physical attack while you have Secret Hunt equipped, instead of their corpse like falling to the ground, it'll say, poach was successful, and then you have successfully poached that monster. Now what that means is that you then can go to a fur shop, any fur shop, and you will be able to get an item for the monster that you poached. Different monsters yield 2 different items. There's a common item and a rare item. And some of the best equipment in the game can only be gained by poaching. But it's usually pretty rare monsters. Like these guys, for example, if you poach them, you'll probably get something stupid. You'll probably get like a, I don't know, you'll probably get something stupid. You'll probably get, you know, like a high potion or something lame like that. So if you want the really good stuff, you have to poach really rare monsters. Yeah, the way to do that is to use a mediator, and actually you invite the rare monster to join your party, and then walk around and let it have a bunch of eggs and stuff. And then you take the baby into battle with you, you know, the new one that just hatched, and kill that one. So that's how you go about doing that. We'll do that later, but for now we're going to end this episode, because you guys already know this song. It's a great song. Bye, everyone. Job level up already.